everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something that has been talked about a lot recently after the Berry Avenue airport update came out, which is a shopping mall. So in Berry Avenue there is two clothing stores right now, which is the Beachside Boutique and Sunset Clothing. They're basically just shops with clothes that you can buy. As you can see, there's bikinis. I think the Sunset Clothing is more out for like beach clothing. As you can see, it's really summery and floral and colorful in here. And then if we head over to Beachside Boutique, it's more supposed to be like a luxurious kind of store. There is more type of clothing. This is the piece that I'm wearing right now, as you can see. And I also have this one, but there's more clothes in here. As you can see, there's more variation of t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. There is suits in here. There is pajamas. There is the Berry merch. There is swimsuits in here too. But yeah, the Beachside Boutique is definitely a little bigger than Sunset Clothing. So now back to the mall. There's actually a message that has been sent by Richie YouTube, who you all know as Richie or Rich Chicken or Rich, who is Amber's boyfriend, who you might know from her roleplays, and Berry is the owner of Berry Avenue. Now, I wasn't aware of this message going around as I didn't really check Berry Avenue Discord server, but my friend Starksy, so big thanks to him. He did get a screenshot of the message that has been sent. So someone asked, Rich, we will have a mall soon? And Rich replied with, maybe, it definitely is highly requested. So that means that they are aware of us wanting a mall, which could mean that they are working on one right now. But we cannot be 100% sure about this, as he said maybe. Maybe it is a tip? Maybe it's a hint to what's coming next? I don't know. But yeah, he said maybe, so we are not entirely sure if there is actually a mall coming to Berry Avenue, as we just got a huge airport update. But that maybe doesn't stop us from continuing to brainstorm. So, if there would be a mall coming, then where would it be? Would it take us to a different location, the same as it does now with an airport? Or would it just be here, in Berry Avenue itself? Because if we take a look at all the buildings that haven't been done to anything yet, there's actually quite a lot. So if we take a look at this building, this is actually the apartment building, which used to be just a plain building. So they turned this into the apartments and the penthouses on top. So that could mean that if they're adding more buildings to Berry Avenue, they could use some of the buildings that are empty. For example, this one, they could turn this into more apartments. And there's these two blocks here. I don't know what they can turn that into. Maybe like the Berry Avenue headquarters where you can actually work. And then we have the police station there and the hospital there. And then we have the Berry High School. And then here we have the bank. And then as you can see to the right, there is the airport. So they made place for that. They actually deleted mountains because there used to be mountains going all the way around, and then behind these mountains there is the campsite. You can see the little tiny top of the tree. So they might remove even more mountains if they want to make a whole new place, but they could actually use all these buildings because look, the only thing that has been added yet is this restaurant here. So they have more than place enough to put a mall. And we also cannot forget about the elevators, because look, on these two buildings there is actually an elevator. There is one here and here. Well, you cannot see it properly, but it's the same elevator as this one, but it's not functional. So does that mean that this will actually be like a rooftop? Well, like an elevator that takes you through the mall. Like this could be a perfect mall, or they could turn this into a hotel because it's got that front porch and everything. But a mall with different stories would be so cool. It kind of reminds me of Harrods in London. They could add so many stories and they could really turn this into something beautiful because, oops, there is a little front part here and here. Although if they would turn this into a hotel, it would make more sense as there's like a bar brunch area behind it. But then there's two other buildings that they still can use, which is this one to begin with. This could be turned into a mall as well. It's not the biggest, but I think, like I said before, if they just make this different stories, that would definitely fit different departments in here. That could be like a little grocery store part. There could be clothes, there could be furniture, there could be everything like makeup products. You name it, they will add it, I think. But yeah, as you can see, there is an elevator here too, and there is one on that roof as well where we just came from, and now we can visit it. So I'm gonna take out my helicopter. Oh, there it is. It is so hard to find space to place this helicopter down. Right, so we're gonna go up in the air and we're gonna land this helicopter on top of the building and see if we can actually use it. I'm pretty sure you cannot use it because where would it take you to? Alright, here we are. So this is the elevator. It actually has like hand railings inside, a light on the roof. But as you can see, this elevator does nothing. You can click the buttons. There is no interaction tooltip, and I have got it on. So sadly, this one doesn't work. So I actually am questioning myself why they added a random elevator on top of the roof. We can actually head over to the other roof as well to check that one out. But I'm sure this one won't do anything as well. Nope. But yeah, maybe they will turn this into some more buildings eventually. It would make sense because, you know, there is an elevator, but there's also that space. Like, you've got the neighborhood, but I don't think they will add too big things to the neighborhood, as it's just supposed to be a calm area and there is mountains behind them, so, you know, you never know. And then there is also this tiny apartment. Maybe they can turn this into like a luxurious bay view, because look at the view that you would have. You've got the bridge view and you've got all these mountains and a perfectly clean neighborhood. And then you have this building here with actual like terraces. As you can see, they all have their own balcony. Very cute. And then if we go and take a look back at this building, the apartment building, I remember that when I recorded my first Berry Avenue video, I was like there from the first day they made the game free. It was just a building like all the others. There was nothing here. And I remember that when Berry Avenue used to be like active on Twitter, they used to ask like, what do you think the next update is gonna be? And I remember I said I wanted to see apartments in Berry Avenue because it was my dream to have an apartment in Berry Avenue. And actually the next 2 days, they added an apartment. I was shocked. But they turned this into something really beautiful. They did revamp it a little bit. They made it sure to fit everything perfectly. But yeah, like we just said, there is a lot of things that could fit into all these empty buildings. And what are they gonna do with this part? Because there is this road that goes onto the boats, but they could actually add like a little resort here. There are so many things to think of that could come to Berry Avenue, but I think a mall would do really good because people are definitely asking for a mall. I'm not quite sure. I mean, these two shops are definitely being used, but like a mall would be really cool with interactive things and all that kind of stuff. Just like the airport now, because, you know, you can take an actual airplane to Paris, which is super cool, and it definitely is such a great update. They also could turn this into private buildings, because there is a tennis court here, which would be really fancy, and you can actually play tennis. So yeah, I think when they add a mall, I think they are maybe gonna add it into one of these three. It makes sense, but then again, it doesn't. I don't know. I feel like it would be somewhere here, or either they make such a huge mall and put it into all these stories. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think, or what do you want to see coming in Berry Avenue? I would love to make a video about this, and all the ideas that you guys will say, I will end up putting them in my video and I will go over all of them. Well, not all of them if they're gonna be a lot, but I will try my best and kind of filter out the most asked questions so that I can talk about this, because I want to know what you guys want to see in Berry Avenue. So yeah, please make sure to leave a comment with what you would like to see. It could be anything from a new house to a whole new Berry Avenue map, a map revamp. That could be cool too as well. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to comment what you want to see. So please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and when you subscribe, click the notification bell, because this will always notify you whenever I have uploaded a new video. So without further ado, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!